guys, what's up? It's Sanj. Welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a review and a first impression of these guys. So a while ago, Unicorn Lashes came out with this whole line of unicorn themed makeup, and the brushes were like crazy. Everyone loved them. They were like unicorn horns, unicorn themed, and the moment I went to go buy them, I realized that they were sold out and they were limited edition, so they are never coming back. That's when, you go online, try to find the fake versions, the dupes, and I found these really good fakes that looked just like the real thing, and I ordered them from lightinthebox.com. Now, it's been 2 months and they are not here, and I've emailed them, I've written a bad review, done all that, and they haven't responded or contacted me or anything. So I'm in the state of mind right now that they're just not gonna come. I'm not gonna leave any links down below as to where you can find that website because I don't want any of you guys to order from. Oh my god, there's a window right there and there's some huge bee. Okay, back to the video. I don't want you guys to get scammed like how I got scammed, so no links will be down below. Do not ever order from them. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to find some unicorn brushes somehow to review because I also want them. And I stumbled into Winners, which is like a Canadian version of TJ Maxx. And they have some sort of gems sometimes. You just gotta dig and look really well. I found like 3 really good things today. There was a MAC lip gloss, there was a Stila blush. So they have some really good things sometimes for exceptional prices. And then behind like 1,000 packages, I found this and I was like, jackpot, these are what I wanted. Of course, I ordered like a 20-piece set for $18, and this is not 20, this is 3, but it's better than nothing. So this is from the brand Beauty Concepts, and I've never actually heard of their brand until I got this brush set, and I'm sure you guys have never heard of them either, because when I went to go put their name in the Google search bar to find out some more about them, I could not find anything. They don't have a website, they don't have reviews, they don't have like a location of any stores, they have like nothing. And then I went on eBay and Amazon, put in the brand name, and nothing came up either. There are some reviews though on YouTube reviewing, they have a whole other brush kit that I saw reviews on, but I couldn't find anywhere. I couldn't find it online, on eBay, on anything. So I'm really confused as to where this brand even is. There's no Google search. Usually when I put something in Google, at least a couple things come up. So I can't even leave a link down below onto where to find these, which sucks. I'm gonna try to look some more though, because in case they're really good, I want you guys to have them too. But the packaging, let's talk about that first. Really, really cute. The side is like perfect eyes and the side is like bright face. It comes with 3 brushes. They're called the Eyeshadow Brush, the Smudge Brush, and the Eye Crease Brush. And then they come with 2 sponges called the Blending Sponge and the Highlighting Sponge. So first off, with the little sponges over here, this guy reminds me of the Sephora Pink Marbled Sponge that I just came out with, or Beauty Blender, I should say. That is actually $28 on its own, and this whole thing I bought for $13 Canadian, which is approximately $9 or $10 American. And for 3 brushes and 2 sponges, 13 bucks is really good. You can barely get 1 brush for like $20 at MAC and stuff like that. I know this isn't MAC, but hopefully they work really well. Let's talk about the brushes and how they compare to the original ones from unicornlashes.com. I'm not sure if these are meant to be like a dupe, but I'm gonna compare them anyways. So if you showed me the brushes like this, only the wands, to be honest, I think they're the real deal. They have the off-white packaging, the pearls, it kind of shifts to like a bluey green when you turn it, and it's swirly just like how the original ones are. However, the bar up here is like an iridescent, it's like blue, green, and purple, and the original ones are silver, and they have the Unicorn Lashes logo, which is the head of the unicorn. And on this one, it actually says the type of brush, which I hate. It says Smudge, Eye Crease, and Shadow, which is, I don't like that, because no offense, but these brushes don't look so usable for the things that they're saying they're supposed to be used for. I'm probably going to use them for a bunch of different things that aren't labeled, but I don't like when companies put the use of the brush on the brush. Like, just put it on the package or something. But we can get over that. And then of course the bristles are like ombre sort of. They're like blue to white, and the original ones are like a pastel. They're like, you know, all pretty pinks and purples and stuff. I'm not sure, I probably wouldn't buy these individually, but they came with a set and I couldn't find them individually. If you wanted to buy the Sephora Marble Beauty Blender, I was telling you guys that this is a dupe, but I couldn't find it individually. So if you wanted to buy just this, you'd have to buy the whole thing, which I'm not sure if it's worth it. We'll have to just see. So I haven't even felt these or cut into them or anything, but on the back it has definitions on what the different products and brushes are for, so I'm gonna read those out for you. So the eyeshadow brush, which is this small brush right here, it says it's used to apply shadow all over lid area or to layer colors, sweep through color, and gently apply over eyelid. But this is a very small, stubby brush as to what I can see in the package, and I probably use this for putting shadow underneath the eye and not like covering my whole lid with it. I don't know. This next one looks like a blending, like a crease brush, but it says it's used to blend the lighter color applied all over the lid and the darker crease color together seamlessly. So I guess it could be used for that as well, but one thing I'm not liking already is it has sort of a feathered tip, which reminds me of like a paintbrush. I prefer it to be flat so I can really blend nicely and the pigment would be picked up flat over the surface rather than just like in a certain area. And then you get patches, and I just don't like the way the brushes are designed, but I might actually cut this brush. I might just like cut it to make it even, but who knows. And the last one is the eye crease brush, which is used to apply shadow to the crease or contour of the eyelid, sweep over desired area or in small circular motions over area for perfect blended look. This is a really pretty big angled brush. This is a pretty big angled brush, and I'd probably use this to set shadow primer, not to put in my crease. And can you imagine using an angled brush in circular motions? That would just not be good whatsoever. And then we have, of course, the two sponges. This one I'm guessing is called the blending sponge. I'm not really sure. They don't really tell you. They're not labeled like the brushes are. But it says that you pair this sponge with liquid or cream makeup. Use the tip of the sponge for spot coverage and precise makeup application. Use the rounded side of the sponge to apply and blend makeup for a flawless finish. The curved shape is ideal for contours of the face. So I'm pretty sure it's this one up here. It sounds like a beauty blender. I can already look into it and see it looks a bit bigger than a beauty blender. Hopefully it compares nicely though. This is the highlighting one. Really pretty color. It's a nice turquoise. It says this one goes with liquid or cream as well. These both say they're for liquid and cream, so I'm kind of worried that they're not going to be good for baking. I was kind of excited to try this one out and try to bake with it, but they keep saying liquid or cream and no powder, so I'm not sure if it can hold powders. Hopefully it can. Use the pointed end to apply highlighter into the inner corners of your eyes. That seems really weird, to be honest. This huge sponge in the inner corner of your eyes. You can definitely just use a brush for that. I guess if it means if it's liquid or cream, but I'm probably not going to do that. As well as the cupid's bow and the brow bone area. Use a flat side to apply highlighter to larger areas like above the cheekbones and to center of the brow. What does that even mean, center of the brow? Like here? Or like above it? Like what does that even mean? Rounded side of sponge can be used to blend. But now let's cut it open. So I just opened it like this, and it looks like it's one of those pull-out trays. Nothing else in here. Or is there? Hold on, what is this? Oh, this is a nice holographic sheet that was used for the background. So inside we got exactly what it said on the outside, nothing more, nothing less. There's no pamphlet because all of the information is on the back. There's no ingredients list because these are brushes and sponges, not products. Time to hold these guys. So I'm taking it out. Oh my god, do you guys see that? It's glued. Okay, I don't like this. Look, it's like glued. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, okay. So this is the first brush, which is called the Eyeshadow Brush. Okay, this is a pretty good size. Not too small, not too big. When I was watching reviews on the original ones from Unicorn Lashes, a lot of people said that the ends were very flimsy and it almost felt like cheap and that they could snap. These are pretty thick ends. I saw pictures of the original ones. They look very thin and people could like wave it around. You can bend it a bit, but it doesn't feel like I can, of course if I do that I could snap it, but it doesn't feel like it will snap like by accident. So I'm gonna get real with these guys and make them do a run for my money. Looking at them really up close, I can see this one has a few bristles that are longer. They are not aligned. I'm gonna have to trim those later on. This one is pretty dense though. It's probably the most dense out of all of them. The bristles are tightly packed together, which is good, I guess, for an angled brush. This one is a little bit more leeway when it comes to flexibility, and this one has the most, of course. You can kind of like bend it over. But the longer the bristles, the more loose they are, the less control you have of where stuff is going. So if I want to shorten these, I might actually have to. But these are the sizes. It's good, I guess. But I'm going to give them the real test by using purple eyeshadow. So that might sound really weird, like purple eyeshadow, like what's that about? But purple eyeshadow is actually the hardest shadow to create. It takes the most like mixing pigments, and it also, you know, it's different formulas. So if you have a palette that's amazing, but your purple shade is really bad compared to the other ones, it's probably why. They're the hardest ones to make. But I'm gonna use my Ciate Pretty palette today. It blinks, super, super cute. And it has two purples in here, which I'm gonna create a look with and test the brushes. These are really good shadows. So if these brushes don't pick up the quality of the shadows, I'm gonna know that it's not a good brush. This is pretty fair. I do this normally whenever I do any of my makeup. So I'm gonna prime them with concealer and set them, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put on color. All right, so I went ahead and did my brows off camera and primed my eyelids like I always do. I also added a light, so if there's a change in lighting, excuse me. And I want to apologize for the lighting before. It's really dark outside and it's late at night, but I wanted to film this because I'm so excited. Anyways, we're going to now set my lids using the center color and the brush that is an angled brush. The angled brush, and I'm going to set it like I would normally do. So I'm gonna dip it in here and see what happens, if it picks up pigment, what. A lot of pigment has already been picked up, which is pretty impressive. This is really big, not gonna lie. Okay, it's kind of acting normal. It's doing what I would expect. It's leaving a bit of streaks. Not sure if that's just my skills. I think it'd be better if I was using like a liquid or a cream. Now that I've set both eyelids, I'm probably gonna go for like a unicorn look with blues, greens, and purples. But I'm going to use the fluffy little, what is it called again? Smudge brush, whatever that means. You don't smudge your makeup, do you? Hope you don't. I'm gonna go into this lilac color right here and use that as a transition shade. Oh wow, that has picked up a lot of pigment. It's like coated the brush completely, and I dipped it in there once, which doesn't usually happen with the other brushes that I use. So I'm gonna dip the whole thing, all the sides in there, and see what it does for my crease. Wow, that actually is not bad at all. You can definitely see it, which is good. I didn't want it to get trapped in the brush. A bit is there though. This is actually impressing me a lot. So I'm extremely impressed with the way this blended the colors out. That's a very nice transition I have going on. Oh my god, that was a lot stuck in the brush. I did not want that to happen, but it did. It gets trapped since it is feathered like that, and when I did this, it's still, I don't know if you guys can see, but it's like a stormy cloud up in here. Next up, I'm gonna test out this smaller brush, which is, I forgot the names of all of these. The Eyeshadow Brush. It's too small though to put on shadow all over the lid. And I'm gonna go in with this darker color right here. And I'm going to pack that in my crease and start to darken it up a little bit. Oh wow, these brushes pick up product so quickly and so well. Should I put more? Yeah, let's put more. Let's see how well it does the job going on the eye. What do you guys think? But I like the way it's putting the color on my eye for now. I'd like to layer it a little bit though. I'm going to go back and blend out these harsh lines with the same smudge brush. Why am I so bad at remembering the names of these brushes? Maybe because the name, wow, that was quick. Wait a second. It eats up the product. It absorbs like the shadow. It blends like in 2 seconds though. I'm gonna put some more on and see what happens. I wanted this look to be like unicorn vibes, so I'm gonna go in with this NYX triple eyeshadow thing. I hit pan on the purple, so I'm gonna use the blue and do the inner half of my eye with that. Kind of like a cut crease, but not as dramatic, and I'm gonna blend it out, obviously. But it's a very pretty shimmery shade that I think will look nice with this look. So I'm gonna use this small guy again and see if it picks up this well. One swipe. Wow. Once again, it's pretty covered. This is impressing me. And these shadows are nice and buttery and creamy, so I don't usually need to put any primer before, but maybe I will this time, so we'll have to see. Oh wow, that definitely delivers the pigment that the shadow has. I'm trying to layer some more, see if it gets a little bit more pigmented. It looked really good when I first put it on the eye, but it's almost like it's melting into the purple. It looks pretty still, but I wish it were more vibrant than it is being right now. So I just finished putting the blue on the inner half, and it looks like I just kind of got punched. But I'm going to clean up the eyes and put on some liner and use some highlighting shadows for my brow bone and inner corner and bring some of it down, and hopefully it starts to look a little bit more wearable, decent, I don't know. So that is the finished eye look. I'm not really sure how I'm feeling about it. This wing, definitely, they're both really screwed up, so apologies for that. But I'm going to do the rest of my face and test out these cool guys over here. This one I'm so excited for. So I'm just gonna see if I can put on concealer with it, and I'm gonna try to bake actually with the flat side of this guy because I feel like it'll work well. I'm getting eyeliner all over it because there's eyeliner on my hands. Oh god. Guys, so I'm finished the makeup look, and now it's time to give my final thoughts about this whole set. So for $13 Canadian, you got 3 brushes and 2 sponges, which in my opinion is a very, very good price, and these brushes actually were pretty good. This blending brush would have to be my favorite. It did a pretty good job blending. This one is pretty good too. It picks up product well, transfers it onto your eye. If you know a shadow has really good payoff, it, you know, pays off. I'm not really sure what I could use this brush for, but I'll have to still figure that out. Maybe for sweeping underneath the eye, or I don't even know. I was gonna cut this brush, but then I think I won't anymore because I don't want to ruin it. The tapered end, I thought it was gonna be pretty weird, but it actually isn't as weird as I thought it would be. I managed to get this interesting looking look on my eyes today. I do recommend buying this if you can. If you cannot find it anywhere, like I said, I will try my hardest to try to find a link that I'll put below. But if you have ever seen this at your local Winners or TJ Maxx, definitely pick it up. It's worth it. These brushes are amazing. These handles are not cheap feeling at all. It feels really nice, and this really pretty like iridescence we have going on here is gorgeous. This sponge, in my opinion, is as good as the actual Beauty Blender. It is soft. It's approximately the same size. I don't even have to spray it with any Fix Plus or primer water or anything because it's squishy and and it blended out the product so well. And Morphe concealers are super thick and they dry really fast, but this managed to get that job done well. It's dirty now, which I'm sad about. And the marble is beautiful. I don't know, let me make sure you guys can see it a little bit better. Anyways, guys, that is it for this video. I hope you like it. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed. Comment down below requests you have or videos you want to see from me later on. Don't forget to share with your friends and subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to post once a week and get back into the groove. But if you are watching this video and you aren't subscribed, please subscribe. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers before school starts. So can you please help me get there? It'd mean a lot. Anyways, taking the last look. I decided to go with a nude lip because like this is a lot. It's dark. It's a dark eye, it's like a smoky eye, and I didn't want to take attention away from it. So I went with this like nude gloss, which is something I do a lot. I love lip gloss. But yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. I love you so much. Bye!